in you, man. It's just it's hard to let go of. And I've tried different careers out and different stuff, but I always come back to music, man. And this is just, I know this is what I was supposed to do. And I found out a little later than most people. You hear I've been singing since I was 4 years old or something, and it wasn't like that for me. So the upside to that is I'm constantly learning and I'm constantly growing and becoming a better musician. And so I really like that aspect of it. I feel like there's still so much I haven't done and a lot more growing to do for sure.
Okay, well, great stuff to hear, man. Now let me ask you this. Now, you mentioned singing, songwriting, being an artist. What is your passion? I mean, is it all of that, or do you really love to write, really just love to sing? I mean, which your path?
Man, that's a really good question. Really, I think just the creating the music, and then I did it by myself for a long time. For about 6 years, I played just solo by myself, singer-songwriter stuff, folk music, and I loved it. Don't get me wrong, it was a lot of fun. But once Midnight Rebel formed, it just became a whole new beast, and I loved it, and got really just addicted really to just the writing and creating music with your friends, and a group of guys that just have the same passion for it as you do. And I think just creating that music together and those vibes, we say it all the time that we're a very vibe heavy band. Like it's, if you're going to play in our band or even just, hang out with us, it's just, we've got to be able to be friends, like it's just how we are. And so to have a group of, 5 guys that just love creating music, love playing shows, that's probably honestly my favorite part of it, is just getting up there and playing a show, man. Just, getting to show everybody what you've been working on. That's probably the most exciting part for me.
All right. Well, Tyler, tell us about where people can see you guys. Where are you going to be playing next?
Let's see. We've got a few shows coming up. We like I said, you mentioned earlier, we just got done recording in New Orleans, so we're trying to get back on track with our gigs right now. I think Benny's Boom Boom Room, February 17th. Midnight Rebel will be headlining a show there, and then I believe we're headed to. After that, I think we're headed back over to Alabama, I'm pretty sure. So
okay.
Our next local show is going to be Hattiesburg, Boom Boom Room.
Okay, so y'all go check them out at the Boom Boom Room, and when is that again?
February 17th.
Awesome. Well, great. So we'll maybe get down there and check you guys out for sure.
Yeah, that'd be a nice trip.
And shout out to the folks over there at Hattiesburg Tattoo for sponsoring this section.
Indeed.
So give them go by there for all your tattoo needs. And we're going to be talking to Stony Boy here in a minute, and he's going to be telling us about Hub City Madness. And so, our music guest, we already have them lined up for the next 3 weeks, and so we've got a pretty good group of guys coming. So this is our group. So we have Paul Johnson coming next week. Following that, we have Brother Josh coming.
Okay.
And then we have the Chad Knight Band.
Oh, Chad Knight Band. That's good stuff.
Yeah. And so they're from right here in Laurel. So we've got a good group of singers coming.
Yeah. And I know there's a lot more out there. So guys listening, tap in and let us know. We'd love to have you on the show.
We'd love to have you. So, Tyler, thanks for coming out and spending part of your day with us. We appreciate it, and hope you enjoyed it being with us. And, you're welcome back anytime.
Thank you.
Just don't get too busy for us, man.
Yeah, now. Just remember us when you get big now.
There you have it.
Remember the little people now. All right, well, we're going to take a break and, come back and talk. And we may even get Mitchell over here to talk a little bit with us. And,
yeah.
Coming to you live again from Cosmic Deli in downtown Laurel, Mississippi at Sawmill Square Mall. So we'll be back with you right after this short break. And remember these sponsors.
You are now listening to Something to Talk About, hosted by Big John and Billy Ray, with special guests Kensley Keys, coming to you live from Dis and Dems in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. By the way, these guys know what they're talking about compared to local radio programming. Now it's time to give them something to talk about.
Flicka's Tax Service in Taylorsville offers free 1040 EZs and free estimates. With over 50 years combined tax experience, this team is up to date on current tax changes and specializes in preparing all federal and state returns, including corporations. They can prepare W-2s and 1099s, as well as assist in obtaining EINs for new businesses. Stop by Flicka's Tax Service on Highway 28 in Taylorsville for fast, friendly service at a great price. Or call 601-785-6900. Hub City Madness is about making people aware for the various forms of rock music that is lived and made in our great city of Hattiesburg. Mississippi is the birthplace of rock and roll, and we need to act accordingly. Hub City Madness takes place at the Thirsty Hippo in downtown Hattiesburg on Saturday, March 24th at 6 p.m. and Sunday, March 25th at 4 p.m. We will have 20 bands, and they're all from Hattiesburg. The bands are as followed: Flipside Radio, Stellatone, Under Orbit, Mississippi Shakedown, Piss Fist, Electric Witch, Elder, Pleather, Florida Men, The Squid and the Whale, Brother Joshua and the Quickness, By a Thread, Year of the Vulture, Cicadas, Cloud Wars, Eye Jammy, Judy and the Jerks, Swamp Temple, Soft Spot, DD Cat Piss, and the Fuzz Coffins. Thanks to these local sponsors: Hattiesburg Tattoo, Shipley's Donuts of Hattiesburg, The Thirsty Hippo, Rock 104.5, Sunset Screen Printing. Hattiesburg Tattoo opened in September 2015 by Brian Jordan and Stony Boy. Their motto is doing badass tattoos for the hard-working people of Hattiesburg. They currently have some of the best tattoo artists in the Pine Belt area, including Brian Jordan, owner-artist, Stony Boy, owner-artist, Tay Cole, artist, Hunter Applewhite, artist, Kim MacArthur, artist. Brian holds Best of the Pine Belt for 2015 and 2016. We're the home of Halloween's free tattoo day.
Something that you need to know. And there's a man out there that you best beware. And I tell you that it got to go. But I can tell you a thing or two about the days that I've been through. 'Cause they were long and hard, but I learned my lesson. And I found out that I really need to change. I need to change. I need to change. I need to change my evil ways. That you've been given.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to downtown Laurel. We're coming to you live from the Cosmic Deli here in the Sawmill Square Mall, Ken.
Beautiful. Yes.
And what'd you get to eat today, bud?
I got the mushroom Swiss burger.
How was it?
It's amazing. I'm still working on it. It's trying to defeat me right now, but it will not happen.
Well, I got the spicy beef, and that was outstanding.
I sense.
I mean, I wolfed it down, boy. It was gone in a second, in a New York minute.
It's just amazing how fresh this food
Well,
is.
hey, let's make a call. And again, remember, you got to remember these good sponsors: Central Sunbelt Federal Credit Union, the Shabby Sheet Cake. Remember the Cosmic Deli here in Laurel. Absolutely. Great food. Go by and check them out. You got to go by and see Flicka's Tax Service there in Taylorsville. Yes. Also, you got to remember Hattiesburg Tattoo and Hub City Madness. So let's give Stony Boy a call, and get him on the phone and see. Let's get him to talk about Hub City Madness.
Yes.
You know, this is pretty cool. This Google Voice.
It is. This Google just runs everything now.
Yeah, they do.
Google and Apple team up. That's amazing.
It's over with.
Reunion.
Here we go. We're giving him a call. Hattiesburg
Hattiesburg Tattoo.
Is Stony Boy in?
Hey, Hey, Big John. Yeah, it's him.
Hey, how about that? Get him on the first ring. That's pretty good, ain't it?
Yeah, it doesn't happen too often. How you guys doing?
Man, we're doing pretty good. We got 4 minutes left in this segment, but we got another segment we can go to you with. But we can talk until then, until we run out for the next 3 minutes. And so we'll put you on hold there, and you can hang out with us. So tell us about Hub City Madness. Again, we're talking to Stony Boy over at Hattiesburg Tattoo, one of our great sponsors. So tell us how that got started and really what inspired you guys to create Hub City Madness.
Well, man, it's hard to say exactly how I got started. There was a group of us that were, trying to throw together a big show, and something didn't quite work out, so it kind of fell through. And then my buddy Drew Kern and I, we kind of took the idea and ran with it. And basically, we just wanted to do something that was, strictly for the bands. To get the word out. We got some really awesome bands here, and I don't know. We think Hattiesburg music scene will rival with anybody's music scene.
Right. We were just talking with Midnight Revel and Tyler Tisdale, and so he's that's a really good local band, and
it is. It was awesome. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed it a lot. Those guys are super talented. I'd never heard of them until then. So
excellent. Well, they've got some, and so that maybe they can be with you guys next year. But tell us about some of the bands. Most of them are from Hattiesburg, and all of them are from Hattiesburg, correct?
Yeah, all of them are from Hattiesburg. We're real excited that we can put on a 2-day event with nothing but local Hattiesburg acts. And there was more to choose from. There's so many bands out there right now, and we're really happy to see that. It was a tough choice to get those 20 spots filled, but
absolutely.
Hopefully, maybe in the years to come, we'll do something a little bigger and get some more acts on there.
Absolutely. Ken, you got anything for Stony Boy?
Well, Stony Boy, I just think it's a really great thing that you guys do, just as far as the Hub City Madness, just to have an event to just showcase all the local talent that's around, because there is so much talent in Hattiesburg and Laurel, and just for an opportunity to get publicity is always a great thing. So let me ask you, we try to mix all genres of mainly rock genres.
We might put a folk band right on after a black metal band. We try to mix it up because normally you're in the pocket that you're in, and right. Sometimes it's hard to kind of branch out and check out new things, and when you mix it up like that, it kind of forces you to listen to something that you might not normally listen to, and
right.
Maybe you'd be into it. So.
Well, Stony Boy, we don't have much long on this segment, but I tell you what, we're going to close out this segment with a little more Midnight Revel, and then come back with some. And I tell you what, we'll be back here right after 30, about I guess a minute or so. So if you want to hang on the line or call you back, whatever you want to do.
All right, yeah, I'll just hang on. I ain't got nothing going on at the moment.
Okay, well. Hang on there for a minute, and we'll be back with you after these commercials and start our new segment.
All right, sounds good, Big John.
Appreciate it. Yes, sir.
You are now listening to Something to Talk About, hosted by Big John and Billy Ray, with special guests Kensley Keys, coming to you live from Dissendams in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. By the way, these guys know what they're talking about compared to local radio programming. Now it's time to give them something to talk about.
Flicka's Tax Service in Taylorsville offers free 1040 EZs and free estimates. With over 50 years combined tax experience, this team is up to date on current tax changes and specializes in preparing all federal and state returns, including corporations. They can prepare W-2s and 1099s, as well as assist in obtaining EINs for new businesses. Stop by Flicka's Tax Service on Highway 28 in Taylorsville for fast, friendly service at a